Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here with the midday market review. Thank you very much for joining, taking the time and joining me on this live. If you are here, say hi, don't be shy. We will take review and we will check what's going on Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, September 7th, 2023. If you are here, say hi, who's with me? Don't be shy. Just let me know that I'm not alone in the YouTube universe. We can see if you were on the pre-market preparations live show, you know this trend line. We said this trend line needs to hold, and now we are holding inside candle for now on the 4 hours futures. And now, let's see continuation above 44.55. Hi, Soccer Daddy. Hi, Dan. Hi, Offer. Thank you very much for joining this live midday market review. Nothing especially much this, until now, at least. We had a gap to the downside, and since then, basically, we are moving sideways, as you can see here. On SPY 15 minutes, gap to the downside. Now, in the past hour and a half or so, we are moving sideways. 443.60 needs to hold the support. The resistance is this area, the 444.60. Above it, in my opinion, an hourly close above the 444.60, we will go and close the morning's gap. If you look on the SPY 65, we had gap to the downside, then bounce back, and now we are just above the 444 area. 444 area, just look left. Very important level of support. Resistance now needs to hold the support. Inside candle, 45 minutes to go. And let's see if the next candle can break up above the 444.80, and then we will close this gap, the morning's gap. Basically, nothing much since the open. And we have talked also about FTNT going long above the 62 area in the pre-market preparation show. Meta showed relative strength up until a few minutes ago. Look at that. Showed relative strength, and then in the past 45 minutes just flashed to the downside. Now 293 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading towards the 284. On the daily it looks like this. Always zoom in, zoom out to get a better point of view of price action. If you want to know why we have this kind of week and you don't understand this kind of week or this kind of week, just zoom in, go to the 15 minutes, go to the 1 hourly or the 65 minutes, and then you will see. In my opinion, on the 15 minutes, you can see it very clear where candles are getting bearish and bearish each candle that goes by. This is Meta. What do we have on the SPY on the daily? For now, the 50% retracement is holding. Let's see if it can hold. Qs, let's check the Qs. 65 minutes. We had a drop to the downside. Now we have a gap over here. Now we have an inside 65 candle. When you see an inside candle on the SPY 65 or on the Q 65, you can bet that nothing much is going on the rest of the market. Let's look QQQ on the 15 minutes. As you can see, these are the levels for the intraday. If you are day trading, take a screenshot of these levels. 370.40 holding for now. 372 resistance, an hourly close above 372, and the gap morning's gap will get filled. Who did I miss? Hi, John. Hi, Amir. Hi, Dan. Thank you very much for joining. Hi, Adi. Thank you very much for joining as well. Would be happy if you could refer to the AI stocks as an entry point for long. Which kind of stocks? AI? AI, let's go to the daily on the AI. Let's take a look here. AI on the daily. Let's clean the chart. We have this trend line that holds the support for the lower lows. Now we had a drop below. Now price is struggling to get back above this. If you want to go long, for now, nothing. Don't force an entry. First, we need a close above the 28.50. Only a weekly close above 28, above this area, the 28.50. And then we might go next week to this gap over here. What else do we have? Path. Path looks good. Broke above 10% to the upside today. Broke above this trend line. Don't chase, because most probably tomorrow or next Monday, this purple trend line will get retested as support. So let's see. And we need a weekly close above 1850. Otherwise, we have here what we might see if you're a pattern trader: left shoulder, head, and maybe right shoulder retesting this purple trend line, and then next leg up. Let's put an alert above 1850, and let's put an alert over here at this area. Let's see which one will get off first. What do we have also? XLE. Three consecutive dojis, nothing much. Overall uptrend, as you can see. We have a gap to the downside. Needs to get filled, maybe another touch at this trend line before the next leg up. If you are long on XLE, I would put my stop somewhere below this gap. You can also use the ATR. We are talking a lot about the ATR each and every live. And also check the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist. I have a special video how to use ATR to manage your risk. What else? What is the sudden fall? Drop on Meta? I have no idea. I did not check it yet. I will check later. I will post it on Twitter. Hi Tovi. Hi Aslan. Hi Mark. Intel. We have talked about Intel pre-market preparations, and Intel broke to the upside. 37 now from a tough resistance. Needs to hold the support. Next resistance, 38.52. Finally breaking up and above. A weekly close above this area, above the 37. And in my opinion, this purple trend line will get retested once again with another higher high. But don't predict. No one can predict what's going on, what will be the next move in the market. So what we have? Follow price, use levels, ATR, and trend lines as our risk management and future roadmap for future price action. For now, uptrend on Intel. What else do we have? Hi Ronnie, on semiconductors. Look at this. Weekly. If we check the weekly, we can see a doji on the weekly, which means indecision. And on, we can take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, 50% retracement, the 100 psychological area, very tough resistance, only a weekly close above the 100, above the 99.30, above the 100. I like to always round up. And then next leg up, we might get some kind of a double bottom scenario. Always prepare for both scenarios. We can get also something like this. So be prepared. If you're already long and on, use ATR and Fibonacci levels to the downside to manage your risk. You can take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, swing high, 96.30, 94.80, 93.30. These are the levels to risk management. Long continuation, in my opinion, only above 100 or 101. I hope it answered your question. CX. Free fall in the past week or so. What happened to this name was in a very long uptrend, broke below. Now, if you are looking to go long, no long until proven otherwise. We need some kind of a bounce, 2-3 green days, and then we can go once again long. But take under consideration that this trend line from support that goes all the way back to March of 2023, support, broke to the downside. So by natural things of price action, the natural movement of price action, if and once price will reach once again to this trend line, and it doesn't matter where it will reach this trend line, it can also reach this trend line over here, going sideways or down and back up towards here, it will be a very tough resistance. If you are already long on CX, use ATR and levels to manage your risk. What else do we have? Snap. Snap, not Snell. This is for you, Mark. Clean the chart. Too much noise. What do we have here? 880 support, 1043 resistance, and the weekly, nothing much. Always zoom in to get a better point of view of price action. If you want to go long on Snap, only above, in my opinion. And of course, everything you see and hear on this video, just disclaimer, is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, and it doesn't matter how many subscribers or followers they have. It's your money. Take care of your money. Snap, in my opinion, long, only above 1056. If you're already long on Snap, below 890, should be your stop loss. What else do we have? Ronnie, hi, good afternoon. I did not get your message. I don't understand what you're trying to say. If you can please write again. Amir, hi. We have Boeing trying to hold. Let's clean the chart. Let's do it all over again. We have a clear trend line. Let's now, looks like Boeing is breaking below it. So 12.2, 12.90, 213 is the next support. Below it we have all these levels to the downside. No long possibility, no long, I don't see any long possibility here on BA for now. If you're already long, it's time to manage risk very carefully. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. If you are not, you still did not hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. It costs nothing and it will be much great help for me to grow this channel, to reach a broader, more people, broader audience. Nvidia, Neo. First Neo for Tovi. Hi Tovi. Neo. Downtrend continuation towards the 953. Below it, 826. No longer Neo yet. Nvidia. With all the noise, 50% retracement. The 451 is holding. It's for everybody, Ronnie, not just for you in particular, but thank you very much. 50% retracement. Doji, we have a gap to the upside, gap to the downside. What do you think? Where Nvidia is going? Which gap will get filled first? The 465 or the 437? Let me know. What do you think? What else? LLY. Yeah, she is in a crazy uptrend. I cannot tell you when to enter. I can only tell you my opinion. Let's go to the weekly. Beginning of August, crazy week to the upside. If you want to go long, 537 should be your risk management. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. We can never know where price will head next. We can with high probability. It's never 100% bulletproof. You have this trend line, you have this uptrend channel over here, LLY. Now it's in once again getting stuck and getting very difficult to break above. We might get some kind of a pullback, but you never know. So if you want to go long, if you want to trade, just trade. But the only thing we have full control of is risk management. So use levels to the downside, use ATR, use trend lines as your guide for future price action, but also as your risk management. If you go long here, always think about it. If you go long or short, it doesn't really matter. If you put on a trade, anything can happen. No one knows what will happen next. The only thing we can be sure of is how much are we willing to lose on each and every trade. I go on each and every trade with the mindset that I'm going to lose. Each and every trade, I'm going to lose. I'm trading, day trading, swing trading, it doesn't matter. I'm going to lose the next trade. This is for me, it works because this mindset helps me to understand my psychology behind trading, my mental state, and how much am I willing to lose if I'm already going to lose and I want to trade. This is my profession. I'm going to trade. How much am I willing to lose on each and every trade? How much am I willing to lose on each and every day, each and every week? You put a stop loss, not just for each and every trade. Each and every day you need your stop loss. How much in total are you willing to lose on the day, on the week, on the month? If you ask me on LLY, I would wait for a break above this trend line or some kind of retracement, and then once again a bounce back up, but it's only my opinion. What else? MSOS. Very nice. Very nice move. But if you look left, all the cannabis world in the past week made an excellent move. And as you can see, once again, going into this trend line. And this trend line goes all the way back to February of 2022. 2.5 years of a downtrend, massive downtrend. If you are long, this is the time to manage your risk very carefully, because some kind of a pullback after this run from 80%, some kind of a pullback will happen. This you can trust me. So if you're long already, manage your risk, take partials. No one got blown their account by taking money to the pocket. Don't be greedy. If you're not long yet, I would wait for a weekly close above this purple trend line. What do you think about Roku and IONQ? IONQ, we talked about it. Both we talked about pre-market. And here we have a double top on IONQ at the 2020. 1660 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading towards 1475. Long continuation, only above 2020. Roku, perfect example of why you don't chase stocks to the upside or to the downside. 13% gap to the upside yesterday's opening, and then just flash to the downside, close the gap. Now, inside candle, 83.40 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading back to this green trend line. Hi Leah, thank you very much for joining this live. HZ and P, Horizon Therapeutics. What's the volume on this thing? Is it worth the risk? You sure this is it? Too many gaps. Looks very risky. And on the daily, nothing much. So I hope you're referring to this name, H, Z, and P. Yeah, this is the name. I would not touch this. Nothing. 4 candles here, dojis, then another gap to the upside, too many gaps to the downside, nothing much. Sorry, I don't have any idea what to do with this except not to touch. If you have some in, if you're long on this name, take the money. I don't know where you went in. If you went in here, take the money and run away. Not an advice, just this is what I would do. What else? Thank you, Toby. Thanks for the feedback. I do appreciate those feedbacks. It gives me the power to do more and more lives. Amazon. Trying to bounce back towards the upper trend line, but as we can see, Amazon sliding down slowly. Only a weekly close above this purple trend line. And then bulls are back on Amazon for now. Bulls went to sleep. Bears taking control. Below 132.60, in my opinion, this trend line will get retested once again, and this gap over here, the 129, will get filled. Let's take a look what the SPY is doing. Trying to bounce. A close above 4445, and we are heading towards the morning's gap. The 15 minutes. There you have it. We are waiting for a break above 445, and then we will take long. Actually, we took long. Let me check in the premium. Yeah, we took long above 4446. I will show you this. Here it is. If you can see it. Now you can see it. looking to go long. It was at 1 hour and 15 minutes ago. This is China time. SPY 15 looking to go long, waiting for a close above 4446. So we are long on SPY since here. Previous candle. Now let's see a break up and above, and as you can see also on the US 500 futures, this trend line that we drew in the pre-market show held. Now we are going for a bounce. Next major resistance will be the 44.60. Any other questions, requests, feedbacks, comments? Ask me anything that you want and I will do my best to give you an answer. Any other questions? Any other requests? So, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, will be much appreciated. Just hit the like, subscribe, share with friends that are interested in becoming a better traders in each and every day. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any other lives. And we have Microsoft and AMD will be our last. Microsoft, another doji holding above the 331. Nothing much. AMD went back towards this trend line. Now needs to hold only a weekly close above this red trend line and then long continuation. Crowd, wing long, breaking above and broke above the 162, was a very tough resistance. Now retesting this as support, looking good to go for long continuation. You can take swing low, swing high above 167. We are heading towards the 175. Use the levels and ATR as your risk management. Once again, thank you very much for joining this live. Till the next video, trade safe.